Ryan Garcia is back and he's not crazy anymore? Bummer. Hi, I'm Grayson and welcome to 200 Proof Boxing. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all the YouTube things. Let's talk boxing. Yes, you heard it. King Ryan Garcia is back in his first fight since Devin Haney and all the controversy that went with that. If you don't know about that by now, you're in the wrong place because everyone who knows boxing knows about this. During that fight, Ryan Garcia had maybe the craziest press tour in boxing history, said some insane stuff, missed weight, was drinking beer at the weigh-in, went on a Kanye-level Twitter rant, and he was a huge underdog in this fight and he won. Kind of. He knocked Devin Haney down 3 times, took the victory, and then 2 days later got popped for PED use. Which is also super controversial. Don't come at me. Not here to litigate that, but he did get suspended for a year, and this is his first fight since. He is fighting in Times Square against Rolly Romero. Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney are also on this card, but today we're talking Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. What can Ryan do in his comeback? So the first thing I want to talk about is Ryan during this whole press tour has been, well, boring. It's really bummed me out because, yeah, I don't like him as a guy, but everything he was doing, all the craziness, that is good for boxing. He was so good at promoting fights. And now he seems really subdued and very serious, and yeah, that's really good for him as a person and a boxer, but this fight feels like it's been under-promoted. But hey, if he's taking it more seriously, maybe that means he'll be more serious in the ring, and that has always been the knock on Ryan, is that he is not a polished technical boxer. He is very fast, he is very strong, especially with that left hook. That thing is a monster. He has so much talent, but he just never took it all seriously enough, never got down to the little technical details to become a great boxer. Maybe that's all changed. He's had a whole year with no distractions to get things together. He could have been working on his game the whole time. We don't know. And he's going up against Rolly Romero. Former champion Rolly Romero, but kind of a punchline in the sport. He's kind of like a poor man's Ryan. Not exactly how he fights, but he has good power, not as good as Ryan. He has good speed, not as good as Ryan. And he's a decent unorthodox fighter. But he's really been proven to not be a serious former champion level fighter. He has a very unorthodox style. I think this plays right into Ryan's hands. He's not a great defensive fighter. I don't see him having the speed to be able to get out of the way of that left hand of Ryan Garcia, which is a monster. If Devin Haney couldn't do it, who is one of the best defensive fighters in the sport, I don't care if you hate him, not the biggest fan of him myself, I still think he lost to Lomachenko. But Devin Haney is a brilliant defensive fighter, and he could not get out of the way of that fast hand. The only person who looked like they could really handle it was Tank Davis. And that was also a little controversial, what with the weight drain and all that. Weirdly, they just kind of rigged some things so that there was a title on the line for this fight, and it's still not getting promoted that well. Shame on you, Ryan, for being normal all of a sudden. But what do I think is going to happen this weekend? I think Ryan Garcia is going to win. I think Devin Haney is going to win his fight, and I think we're going to have a massive rematch set for this September. Hopefully not in Saudi Arabia, but probably in Saudi Arabia. That's just how things are now. You know, you take the good of them fixing a lot of problems with boxing with the bad of a lot of the big boxing fights are going to happen in their backyard. But yeah, I don't see much of a chance for Rolly unless Ryan Garcia is just so rusty and he isn't taking things as seriously as it seems like he is. And he's gotten worse with this year layoff instead of better, like I think he could have used the time to do. But what do you guys think? I know Ryan's a very controversial figure. Let me know what you think about him and if he's going to win this weekend. And what do you think about the rest of the card? We're going to be talking about that later this week, so tune in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, like, notifications, all the YouTube stuff. See you soon.